So the difficulty with having that much time to prepare is you have plenty of time to second guess. Like with the sermon that I talked about with Psalm 23, I had written and rewritten that sermon like in transcription form 5 times because I just kept going, no, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think this is the one. And then the one that I ended up using, I wrote 2 nights before from scratch, just sitting in my bed. We had Lord of the Rings, the extended editions on. And my wife was sleeping and I just pulled up my laptop and just started typing. And so I would say having that long of a runway, you can get in your own head about what you're going to say, which is why I try to not prepare for like the first month if I have like a 3-month window, because I don't want to get in that mode. I would say the other difficulty would be that, just in transparency, I think it can be easy to overestimate your skill level because you have so much time to prepare. It's like every sermon that you have, like I feel like every sermon that I've done in the last year and a half has been a home run with our church, because I have so much time to give to it.
Oh, I see. Okay,
But
yeah. So
not
you
actually
overestimate your
indicative of.
skill level. Yeah, because any preacher given 3 months with one message could probably do pretty
Sure.
good. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So it's hard to gauge growth. Because it's like if you work out once a quarter, it's like you're not gonna you might as well not do it. But but with preaching, I think it's difficult when you don't get as many touches, because there were years of my life where I was preaching 2 different sermons a week for at our youth group when I was a youth pastor, and then at our young adults meeting. And that was really great, but that was also really difficult in terms of the prep work. There would be times, and it was a charismatic church, so you could kind of get away with this, but like there's times where you knew the passage and you're not going to do any prep work. You're just going to get up and kind of riff for 30 minutes. And I definitely, my views on that have changed a lot over the years. But yeah, going into a place now where I'm only doing it, 4 or 5 times a year, I feel good about it because the prep work makes me feel like I'm taking this seriously. Because I would say the difference between me now and me 10 years ago at the charismatic church I was at was I actually think preaching is like a really important thing to steward. You're getting up and giving God's word to God's people, and so if you're not putting in the time to prepare and to seek God and to pray, it's like, what are we doing? And so the long prep time has given me time to do that. And I think if I were to get back into a mode of doing it weekly, I'd have to be a lot more disciplined than I am now with my time. But it does make me feel for pastors who have to do that week in and week out, because it's a lot.